Hey guys, Bushcraft412. Want to do a really quick video on New York State Safe Act AR15 compliance. Now, I got to do a big disclaimer here before we do anything. I'm making this video here in May. The registration deadline for assault weapons is in January. Double check my advice. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a professional. Double check this with your local police, your lawyer, anyone you can, because the state police are taking this law very seriously and they will arrest you if you do not comply. So don't take my word for gold on this. I don't want the responsibility, but I'm showing you what I'm doing and what's okay with my local police as for circumventing this law and making a featureless AR-15. And you can do this and modify your current AR-15 for about $70 or less, and you can make it basically not an assault weapon, so you do not have to register it by the January deadline. The two parts you're going to need is this Hammerhead stock adapter, which this isn't on. This is just, because I don't have the lower parts kit yet. So, but just wanted to show you how it fits in to the lower receiver. And then I have a pistol buffer tube kit, which is the pistol buffer and spring in the buffer tube and the castle nut, and has a little foam cover on the buffer tube. And basically how this works is you're going to put the buffer tube onto the stock and leave it out, and you're going to use that foam piece as a cheek rest. It's not the best setup on earth, guys. I know. Please don't complain about it, but it's just what we got to deal with here in New York. And then you're going to take your stock and attach it to the back of this Hammerhead, which has a threaded thing for a stock in the back. It's unfortunate, guys. I understand, but I really want to continue to own firearms. I really want to continue to own AR-15s, and I'm not going to let this government stop me. I'm not going to register anything. I'm going to modify all my weapons so that they do not have to be registered. And I hope you guys take a similar legal recourse as well, because the more people that get arrested under this law, which we're up to a good handful now of people who've been arrested, the more credibility it gives to the law. So, I highly recommend don't give the anti-gun people a reason to hate these guns more. Do the legal thing. Spend the $70. Make your AR-15 legal, and don't register it. Please, do it legally, do it appropriately, contact the police, contact your lawyers, make sure it's legal, because what my state police may say is okay, your state police may not consider okay. There's a lot of gray areas and confusing things with these laws, so make sure you get the okay. And I've talked with my state police, and they are completely fine with this setup. It may not be the case in your jurisdiction, but if you can and if you are allowed to, do not register that AR-15. Modify it. Do something with it so you don't have to. I know nobody wants to do this. I get no thrill out of doing this, but there's no way I'm going to let this stupid governor and stupid law tell me what I can and cannot own. So here it is, beginning of the project. I will keep updating you as you go along, but I wanted to show you these are the two components you need to convert your existing AR-15 to a featureless New York State compliant. At least the lower. Upper's different. Hope you enjoyed.